Hi everyone and welcome to my kitchen. My name is Rosanna and today we're going to be making LINZER cookies. They're basically sugar cookies filled with jam, and then we're going to sprinkle some powdered sugar right over them. We're going to enjoy making these and you're going to be amazed at the outcome. So let's start with our dough. Okay, so for this recipe we're going to be incorporating cream cheese in our recipe. You're excited already, huh? Okay, so we're going to need a bowl. And let's just dump that in there. We're gonna need our butter and cream cheese first. We need to cream that well. Now, don't worry. The full recipe is gonna be down in the description, so feel free to look at that. And we're using a paddle attachment. Okay, so if your butter and your cream cheese are at room temperature, they should mix pretty easily. So now let's go ahead and add our sugar. But let's scrape down the bowl first. Now add your sugar. And let's go ahead and cream that as well. We're looking for a light and fluffy consistency. Okay, so look at how beautiful it looks. It's very nicely creamed. I'm loving it. All right, so let's give it a scrape down so we can go ahead and add our next set of ingredients. We're gonna be adding our egg, lemon zest, and vanilla. And just wait for that to incorporate. And for my next step, I am going to be adding my flour gradually, 1 cup at a time, just because I don't want anything to splash. So that's the only reason why. I mean, if you have a big enough bowl, you can just go ahead and add all of your flour and just start your mixer slowly. But I'm going to be doing a cup at a time. Okay, so it is done. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. I'm actually going to split it in half, just so that I don't have huge blocks in my cooler. Just do half and half. And what I like to do is dust my hands a little bit with flour, just a little bit. You don't want to add too much extra flour, just so that I can work my dough. See, and just mold it easily. That's it. Like I said, you don't have to add a lot of flour to it, just to your hands. And let's wrap it up. Now just do the same thing with your second one. Okay, so we're just gonna let this chill in the refrigerator overnight. So we need it to be nicely set because we need to be able to roll this out. We can't roll it out at this point, so make sure you chill it well. Our dough has chilled overnight, so let's get working on it. I actually made this dough last night for time purposes. As you can tell, it's 1 block. That's why I decided to split it into 2 to cut down on the space it takes in the fridge. Just dust some flour over your dough in rolling pin and start rolling. Now that I've rolled my dough into about 1/4 of an inch in thickness, we're gonna start cutting our bases for our LINZER cookies. I'm using a very cute wavy round cutout for my bases. But before you cut through your dough, run it through flour just to make sure that your dough releases easily. Now let's make the tops. It is very important we cut out the same amount of tops for your bases. Also, we will need to use the same cutter for the tops and the bottoms since they have to be able to match in size. Then you will choose a smaller cutter. This can be any shape or design you want. I'm using a flower shape. Then insert the cutter in the center of your cookie and remove the dough, leaving you with a fabulous empty center. And feel free to have fun with it. I'm having the time of my life using all my different shaped cutouts. Now, a great use for your scraps is to gather them, and since they should be pretty soft at this point, with a star tip and a piping bag, you can pipe beautiful rosettes. Make sure to use a big size star tip since your dough will be a bit thick and it will need enough space to be piped easily. Okay, so now let's get baking. Our oven will need to be preheated to 375 degrees, and for my smaller cutout cookies, we will need to bake for about 8 to 10 minutes. For my rosettes, we will take a bit longer since they are thicker and bigger. So I would say about 12 to 15 minutes, or until you reach a very light golden brown color. Your baking time may vary depending on the size of your cookies in your oven. You will know they are done when you see light golden brown shades on some corners, while your cookie still has a beautiful white cream color. As preparation to fill our cookies, let's flip all of our bottoms. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and take our cookies and fill them up. And for that, I am using marmalade. I have an apricot and a raspberry one. You can pick out your favorite type of marmalade and fill them up with that. So let's get all these nicely filled. If you are enjoying this recipe and would like to see more from me, consider subscribing, like this video, and click the notification bell so you're notified every time there's a brand new recipe. Also, after you watch this video, feel free to visit my YouTube page where you will find many more recipes. Take each cookie and spread your favorite type of marmalade. You can do as much as you desire. Picking two different colors will give you such beautiful cookies. They're going to look incredible. Once finished with your bottoms, let it snow on your tops. That's right, we will sprinkle the tops with powdered sugar. This reminds me of Christmas and how beautiful this season is. Families come together to celebrate, and why not show your love with this recipe? Time to assemble our cookies. Take your tops and place them gently over your jam spread bottoms. These are going to immediately look amazing. People won't believe these are homemade and not bought in a bakery. Everything came out beautiful. The powdered sugar definitely gives these cookies a winter feel. The colors make them come alive, and our shaped centers resemble joy and gives them a holiday spirit. I have a feeling you will be making these even after Christmas is over. For your rosette cookies, you can sprinkle powdered sugar over them as well, or pipe some jam in the center of the cookies, or you can do both. These are so calling my name. Okay, let me have one of these. So good. These are so cute, and they definitely taste like cream cheese. Also, that lemon zest pairs up nicely with a marmalade. And now that Christmas is coming up, this is a perfect cookie recipe to make. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember that you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram as well. Also, give us a like if you enjoyed this video, and have a great rest of your day.